This morning, my little sister and I had a milk drinking contest. I won, of course, because I love drinking milk. 30 minutes passed, I saw her wincing in pain. She then asked me, "What is wrong with me? Will I be okay?"
I can explain to you what is wrong with you, baby sis, and why, and it has to do with one word: milk. Milk consists of protein, calcium, potassium, and vitamin D. It is also rich in fat. The protein in milk is of the highest quality.
Milk consists of the sugar lactose. Individuals who have a tolerance to lactose have the ability to digest milk because their DNA sequence has the ability to produce the enzyme lactase, which breaks down lactose. All infant mammals naturally produce lactase. If they were unable to do this, they would not be able to digest their main source of food. After human babies wean off of milk, some individuals still have the ability to digest milk. This is called lactase persistence, and those who cannot digest milk are called lactose intolerant. Lactase persistence is caused by lactase persistent alleles. The cells in the intestines produce the enzyme lactase that breaks down lactose into galactose and glucose, which are simpler sugars that can be entered into the bloodstream to be converted into energy. When individuals who are lactose intolerant drink milk, it is not easily passed through the intestinal walls. Instead of lactose going into the bloodstream, it goes straight through the small intestine. And its next stop is the large intestine, where the bacteria eat the sugar, which causes gas, diarrhea, and cramps.
When discussing the topic of milk, we have to talk about the coevolution of genes and culture in humans.
There are two hypotheses that scientists discuss, and these are the cultural historical hypothesis and the reverse cause hypothesis. The cultural historical hypothesis states that LP alleles were rare when humans were hunter-gatherers, but the LP allele frequency rose rapidly under natural selection because the trait has a selective advantage. This rise occurred after the domestication of animals, which were then used to drink their milk as a source of food. The reverse cause hypothesis states that humans had the LP alleles before the development of dairying and that milk was not a determining factor in LP allele frequency. The cultural historical hypothesis is supported because scientists compare the gene sequences of individuals from the Mesolithic, the Neolithic, and the Merovingian dynasty. They found that the Mesolithic and Neolithic samples were homozygous, while the Merovingian dynasty sample was heterozygous.
This means that there was a higher frequency of lactase-persistent alleles after the domestication of animals.
Tolerance to lactose is homozygous and heterozygous, while lactose intolerance is recessive. The consumption of milk has a direct effect on natural selection because it has reduced parasites, was a source of food during famine, and has a high nutrient content.
Milk drinking came a long way due to gene-culture coevolution. So the next time you begin to think about drinking this, remember that you are lactose intolerant. Oh, I can see that you're still wincing in pain. Maybe it's time that you go to the bathroom.
And that was the exact moment that she found out that she should not have drank that glass of milk. And off to the bathroom she went.